Haney, Ryan Garcia. Uh, I ain't got beard. Do you think is that alright? I've been trying to work on my beard game. I think a moustache is possible. Like I think that's okay, isn't it? You get away with that, but this here's. I mean, nearly 37 years of age, and I can't fucking grow a beard, man. What's the problem here? I need some. Just need a specialist to come in and give me a bit of assistance, or in that area. So yeah, you've got a Devin Haney's going to fight Ryan Garcia. Great fight. That fight will do great numbers. I think it could be a really good fight. It's an opportunity for Ryan Garcia to come in and show what he's really made of and say, like, here. Yeah, I've faffed about a wee bit here. It's one more chance for him to come in and just acquit himself well, even if he loses against Haney. Let's face it. I mean, you would favour Haney in this fight. I think there's a chance for Ryan Garcia to come along and give a real good performance. That'll sort of, if not win over a lot of fans, at least they'll maybe abide by him a little bit more. I mean, technically speaking of stuff, it's an interesting one. It's hard to break down this early on. There's really no sense in going into all that just yet. But obviously Haney's had the better opponents and the better run of late. He beat Cambosis twice, all the way over in Australia. Let's not forget. He fought before that Linares, I think, which was a good showing. Good test to come through. And after any fight, then he fought Lomachenko, beat him quite convincingly. I think there were a lot of sort of Lomachenko fanboys that had come out and they were sort of saying like, "Oh fucking hell, man, come on, we love Lomachenko, he's lost again," And so they wanted to really argue the point and say, "Oh well, it could have been a point this way or a point that way." He lost the fight, really, didn't he? Which is sad to see in a way, because Lomachenko, as great a fighter as he was, has now become an opponent. Not a gatekeeper, a sort of a different level, wasn't it? But he's sort of become an opponent for the likes of these four kings coming through. Teofimo's fought him. Obviously, Haney's fought him then, and your man Jermaine Ortiz, to be fair, had a really good showing against him as well. He was doing some Lomachenko style stuff against Lomachenko, which was interesting to see. This is a fighter he really liked, obviously, and was, So that was quite cool, I thought. But yeah, this one should be interesting. He fought Prograis as well then, and that was an amazing performance. I think Haney still has so much more. His ceiling is, he has so much, like, if you look at Teofimo Lopez and the great performances that he's had, that could be his ceiling. Whereas if you look at thus far, say, Haney's best performance versus Prograis, I don't think that's his ceiling. He can go a whole lot better than that. So it'll be interesting to see. I think Ryan Garcia, if he's properly dedicated and they prepare properly for this fight, on all sides, on the coaching, the game plan, everything else, and maybe even this sort of little bit of adversity he's going through in his personal life might motivate him, might fire him on a wee bit to make a good showing, and that, I think that'd be good to see, because obviously he does have a lot of talent, and a lot of ability. And it's one of those things when you see a guy like that and they're not applying themselves, it can be frustrating. So yeah, I mean, I'll leave it there basically. Don't want to say too much more than that. Looking forward to seeing that fight. Yeah, there's a few more on the horizon. I suppose the main one being Joshua and then Garner. That'll be good to see. And before then, after then, I think we'll be all good, won't we? Anyway, take it easy.